Good morning, Monday, August 4th, 2025, and we are going to have a crazy week this week. Hopefully, all good news. Last week was a little crazy because we didn't really know what was going to happen, and man, this might be the start of everything we've been looking for over the last couple of years in interest rates. So it's an exciting time. Definitely stuff to tell your borrowers about. If you're a real estate agent, if you're someone looking for a home, it is time to officially get excited. So to start, I want to talk a little bit about a major win for consumer protection. So over the weekend, this is what I went to DC for back in April. This is what we sat in legislative offices and discussed with them, and told them from a broker standpoint, especially from a consumer standpoint, it was really important. And it officially has passed legislation. Congress has officially passed legislation to end trigger leads. I've talked about this at length. If you don't know what a trigger lead is, call me. I'd love to tell you a lot more about it and just exactly what this does. But basically, it's now headed to the president's desk. And this means that credit bureaus will no longer be allowed to automatically sell your personal information and data when your credit is pulled. Now, this means that you can opt in, but the default is not that they're just going to sell and make the money. So it's huge for protecting home buyers from being bombarded by aggressive cold calls, really deceptive practices. So it's a step towards putting consumers back in control of their data. There's a lot going on in housing. Just across the country, we're seeing a steady movement of real estate policy changing. So from appraisal reform to increased oversight of credit practices, you may feel like the changes are really slow, but it is real and it's definitely adding up. So it's something exciting about. This is the group Broker Action Coalition that led the charge for the trigger leads. I encourage you to take a look at this online. There's going to be more work for them, not only nationally, but in the state of Texas as well. There's going to be a lot of push here. The next legislative session in Texas officially is 2027. And we're going to be pushing for some rules about VA and FHA to be able to access equity, which you can't do in Texas right now. So a lot of exciting things coming up. So interest rates. Last week, the Fed chose to keep rates unchanged, but 2 Fed members dissented from the decision. Very rare sign, and that's something that's helping grow support for rate cuts coming. So all eyes still on September. But on top of that, we had a weaker than expected jobs report on Friday, and that helps interest rates even more. So also with the Fed, there's big news. A Fed member is stepping down early, which means President Trump will have the opportunity to appoint a new voting member sooner than expected. That could absolutely shift the direction of future monetary policy, especially with possibility of, what they call more dovish voices at the table. So rate cuts possibly coming soon. So let's take a look at rates to wrap up here. And of course, if you're out there, if you're in contract right now, or you're about to be, please give me a call. We would love to be able to make sure you guys are getting the best information and best rates, pricing, affordability out there. With this news, if your lender locked you in too early, they may not be able to take advantage of a rate renegotiation and get you a lower rate. But as a broker, we have multiple lenders. So if we're at one place, we can go to another place. Make sure you're getting the best deal. So please call us. We love giving second opinions. And if ours doesn't win, then even better for you. So this is the 10-year Treasury, the thing that most closely associated with interest rates. It's been hanging around 4.3 or 4.4. So you see here, we're in 4.2 territory. This is Friday, big swing. And on the Treasury, we want this number to come down. So if this number is a 3, that's really good. We start to see a lot more aggressive interest rates. So very positive news last week. And then moving on here, just kind of show you the trend. Really, a lot of things have been just kind of sitting still, but then boom, we got a little bit of help here. And then the averages for today, you're starting to see rates slip down. So even though that's really good news and it looks like a nosedive, it's not. It's just a slow little dip that we need to keep going over the next couple weeks and into September. So 15 years, look at this, you're starting to see a 5. And then, FHA and VA a lot closer to just 6% now. So really, really good opportunity in the FHA and VA world. and conventional is usually about just around 0.5% or so behind. So not seeing 7s anymore. We're coming down, starting to see mid-6s, and we want to see low 6s here soon. So please, if you're out there interested in mortgage or real estate, give me a call, follow the channels. We're trying to put out information in real time so that it can be useful to you, so you can save money, start a portfolio, start creating some flexibility and financial freedom. And we want to be able to help you do so. So have a great week, and look forward to talking to you soon.